Hi there. So I'm Katy Talikowska, and I'm the CEO of the Valuable 500, which is the world's second largest global business partnership outside of UN Global Compact. And we work together with now 527 global organizations to end disability exclusion in business. And I am delighted today, somewhat exhausted, I have to be honest, although still full of energy and optimism, because today we're just closing on the first ever inaugural Valuable 500 Africa Suite. And actually, it is the first summit that the Valuable 500 has ever done. In 11 weeks tomorrow, we're in Tokyo doing a global summit. But it was really important to us to come to South Africa. And I think there are many reasons for that. I think the reality is that there is so much exciting inclusion work coming out of Africa. I think naturally, my sense is that there's something within the African nation of energy and drive and a real can-do attitude. And thinking about some of the businesses, some of the case stories, some of the activists that people have shared a lot today, really speaking from both head and heart. And the work that's happening here needs to be seen by the rest of the world. So we as a global organization did not come to Johannesburg and host our first inaugural summit because we wanted to come and teach and we wanted to come and show off and puff out our chest and go, look at all the great stuff that we're doing. It was because we knew that there was so much we could learn from what's happening in Africa. So when just under a year ago, actually, so incredible that the team have pulled it off in such a short time frame, just under a year ago, I was approached by African Tikkun, by Takara Lubna and her brilliant partner, Lana Roy, to say, look, we love the work that you're doing. They told me a lot about Africa Tikkun, and I have to say I was blown away, thinking about their work from cradle to career. Now, as I said, we work with business. We work in the private sector. And so when I heard about the career elements, I thought, well, that's how we can come in and we really drive that full trajectory of change. So we realized that we had shared values, a shared mission, but we could learn and support each other. So we came up with the proposal of hosting this summit and bringing together the voices across the African continent so that we can surface those stories and I can take them back to the global business community that we work with, because the power is in the many. And I think in a year that we're living in at the moment, I think we need each other more than ever, simply put, to keep good at the top of our collective agenda. So what I've learned today is that there's some incredible work coming from Africa, and the voices of the African nation really need to be heard. So if I have one specific call to action, it is we have laid down the gauntlet to ask 50 African companies to become our founding African companies for the Valuable 500. So that is my call to action, to come and join us so you can be part of this global collective, so we can all learn from each other in a beautiful, beautiful world of reciprocity, I suppose. So that's what we're trying to do, because this isn't just a summit. This is the start of a movement, and a movement needs action. And the first action that I ask African companies to take is to join us.